everybody, good morning. Welcome to Dunrobin Ranch in Lola, Montana. I'm Ashley, I'm the ranch manager. And with me here I have Augie. He's our 4-year-old Tennessee walking horse colt, and I'm gonna be giving him some love this morning while I tell you about what's happening this week at the ranch. Today we have just one trail ride today. Our season has been slowing down quite a bit as people are going back home from vacation. Kids are going back to school, so we're not having our huge rides twice a day anymore. So we've got one ride this morning. I've got a couple of little kid lessons this afternoon, which are always a lot of fun to watch. And then tomorrow at 7 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, we're going to be doing a sunrise tour with James, our Tech Wrangler camera operator. And that features all 4 of our web cameras. It has our Osprey camera, where you can watch our matriarch Harriet and her mate Swoop this year, along with their 3 chicks, come and go from the nest, catching fish, bringing sticks, and all that fun stuff. It also features our ranch camera, which gets a great view of the horses, the pastures, beautiful mountain views. Whenever one of our operators is able to turn the camera around, it's really nice to be able to see the sunset and sunrise from the ranch camera. And then we also feature our bench camera, which has our bird feeders on it. And so there's all kinds of different birds that come and visit the bird feeders throughout the day. We also will have different kinds of wildlife that come visit, like foxes, raccoons, deer. We've seen porcupines on there. So that's a really fun one to watch, especially like at night. At night, we have an infrared camera, so it's black and white, but you're also able to see all of the nocturnal animals that come out at night. What, are you just so impatient? Oh my, I took him away from his breakfast. He's not happy about it. And then we will finish up with our river camera, which has views up and down the Bitterroot River, which runs behind the ranch to the east. And that also has views of lots of wildlife. There you can see the ospreys fish out of the river, see all different kinds of birds. Sometimes you can see the cows from the neighbor. They've broken down the fence, and so they like to go down to the river and take a drink. So sometimes there's cows down there. You can see deer and all kinds of different animals there. And so that'll run about an hour. And then tomorrow we have 2 trail rides. We have a ride in the morning, and then we also have another ride at 3 in the afternoon, so you guys can see us get ready for those trail rides. You have a big knot in your hair. He's got one of these, what are they, fairy ladders, witches ladders? It's all tied up in his hair. And then on Thursday morning, we're gonna be doing driving the captains with Anya and our horse trainer from Billings, Brandon. Our captains are our 2 Haflinger Shetland ponies, so they're miniature draft ponies. And they are very strong, and they have an Amish cart that they pull with our little harnesses. It's really adorable. And Brandon and Anya will be doing teletraining, so Brandon will be able to watch via our web cameras and hear through our microphones. And Anya will have a Bluetooth device in her ear where she can hear Brandon give instructions, and they can communicate with one another. The teletraining was something I was doing with Augie here over the winter. We were training him to drive, much like the captains do. So maybe one day we'll get him to the point where he has a carriage of his own and a harness, and he can pull people around in it. And then Thursday afternoon, we are having an Osprey broadcast with Cherie and Suzanne. I think it's going to be our last one because Cherie is going back to school starting next week. She's a University of Montana student, so she's going to be going back to finish up her senior year of college. So yay, congrats, Cherie. And then Friday, we've got a big ride going on Friday. We've got a 5-person ride. And then we also have, I'm trying to move a lesson from Thursday to Friday so I can have a day off, because wouldn't that be nice? So Friday we might have a couple of lessons as well. And then we're also going to be getting ready for a wedding this weekend. We haven't had a wedding here in probably a month now. So the grounds are still looking amazing. James has been doing an awesome job keeping me up on that. And, you know, we did all of that work at the beginning of the season just so that way we can maintain it for the rest of the summer. So thankfully, we had a lot of help earlier this season to get everything ready for it. And now we just need to, you know, cut the grass, trim back the overgrowth, trim back some weeds, and just kind of clean up the property. Not nearly as much, you know, intense labor this go around. Are you just so bored? He's so bored and upset that I took his halter off. So Saturday is going to be the wedding. They might come by and start setting things up on Friday. Sometimes we'll come and set tents up. So there'll be lots of trucks coming and going on Friday. And then Saturday, people will start arriving. We just ask that you guys don't zoom in on any of the wedding guests or anything like that. We don't know if they want to have it completely private or if they're okay with having it broadcasted. So if you want to check in on the festivities and check out the tents and see how many people there are, that's okay. Just don't zoom in on anybody. And I'm sure you guys know the rules at this point. But yeah, that's what's going to be happening this week at the ranch. Between Thursday and Friday, we're going to start moving horses over to our winter pasture. So you guys will see us take many, many trips back and forth moving horses. That was very rude. You don't need to bite me. Including this little stinker here. He's going to get moved as well. What? What? He's just so upset. So yeah, that's what's happening this week at the ranch. We are going to be starting some after-school programs here in September. After-school kids riding lessons. So if you have any kids or family members that want to sign up for that, be sure to check out our website for the days and times and prices. And they can send me an email to dunroven@gmail.com, where I think we're going to have 2 instructors, hopefully, fingers crossed. Sandy is a longtime friend of Dunroven, and she loves teaching kids lessons. So she would be a great asset to have to help me out and to also teach these little kids how to ride horses. And then also, we are recovering from the Equine Art Extravaganza this weekend. The cleanup got pretty much finished on Saturday, which was nice because we had more people this year than last year, so cleanup went a lot faster. But now you're able to vote on our website, eaevotes.com, eaevotes.org. I'm sure James will put a link in the chat for me because I tried to find the website and I couldn't find it. So we'll figure that out. Get it linked. It's a $5 donation, and your donation goes towards Youth Homes Inc. in Missoula, and it's an organization that places foster children in homes. It's a good organization, and they did a really nice speech on Saturday kind of explaining everything, so you can watch the EAE recaps on our website, as well as the recaps from Jules' River Romp yesterday. We hosted a little river activity for some dogs yesterday. I think there was like 4 or 5 people attending with their dogs. It was super cute. Anya's dog Shiver was there. Cherie's dog Bella was there. Of course, James and Boona. And then we had a couple of guests bring their dogs out. We had a big, beautiful greyhound that was out here. And then another man with his dog. I think his dog's name was Copper. It was a cute little brown dog. I mistaked it for Boona at first, but you can watch the recap of that on our website, as well as Mac did a quick training session with the divas, the donkeys as well. So you can watch that video too. So Augie and I are gonna get finished up here, and then we are gonna get going with our activities of the day. It was nice to talk with you all. Have a great day.